After spending a good 15 minutes clutching your knees, Kira's constructed a small fort, and you can hear vague mumbling from inside. Gregor and Ash have taken to their respective corners. It was a wordless 15-minute expanse where nobody said anything or even dared to glance at one another. Kira peeks his head out of his fort. So, guys?
Gregor, calm down. Deep breaths, Gregor. Deep breaths. Be like water.
Gregor opens and closes his mouth very, very fast.
This scrap wood is full of nails. I think I'm bleeding.
That's a pretty nice fort you got there, Marcus.
Is it?
I edge out from the corner, blade still drawn.
Ow.
And kind of attempt to peek towards the door, towards any openings or portholes in it.
I'm gonna shove this scrap wood over towards the door in an attempt to barricade it.
Let's barricade all the doors.
Good idea. Not all the doors.
All but one.
All but one. This one.
That'll be a weakness then.
No, we need
going
to...
that way.
That's the room that we've left, that we have not gone into yet, Gregor.
Yeah, which means we don't know what's in there.
Yeah, and we have to go in there. Gregor, we need the keys to get out of this place.
And if my map sense is correct, it doesn't open up into the hallway with that fearsome creature prowling through it. Really, we should really barricade this top door here.
Guys, remember? Voices,
Of
volume.
course. Sorry.
And construct a top door. Really.
We don't have time for carpentry, Gregor. We never have time for carpentry. I don't know why you always suggest this.
Kira walks out with a big smile on his face. Yeah, riding the fort is actually fantastic. Anyone want to take a ride in the fort? It's like a wonderful safety blanket.
Yes.
Ride?
Don't touch anything that he made. It will explode, and the creature will come.
I pick the fort up and push it in front of the open hallway.
Thank you, Gregor.
Nice job.
It's not how you use a fort at
Good
all.
job, everyone. You did a good job, Kier. Now, as much as I would love to cower in fear for another particularly dark 15 minutes, I think we should keep moving.
Guess if we just move faster than this shadow thing, then it can't catch us. Basic principles of evasion.
We'll be fine. Yeah, right. Easy.
I run a finger down the center of this door. The lock clicks open.
That's
Pretty neat.
what. Well,
Did you get that out recently?
It wasn't actually locked. It's really just me opening the door. With an invisible hand.
Oh,
Magic.
okay.
Whoosh.
The room stinks of magic. A creature sits, bound on all sides by purple light.
I take a deep breath. Missed that smell. Missed that smell.
I glance about the room at the two finding circles, or strange circles on the floor over here.
I approach the man directly.
Kier.
Hello?
The creature whirls around, seeing you, and slams into the purple wall of light. No sound is emitted. Its mouth opens and closes rapidly, its teeth gnashing at you.
I take a step back.
are you a guy or a monster? I promise I won't kill you if you're a monster.
I am going to attempt to touch the purple light barrier that is around this man.
You reach out, your fingers impacting what appears to be light. It's hard, as if you're pressing your hands against warm stone.
Smack my glaive against it.
A ripple travels through the light. However, your glaive is completely repelled.
Find anything here?
Oh yeah, no, I was waiting for you guys to finish. I always thought it was rude to just immediately tell. Marcus, what do you think's going on?
I think...
Well, I don't know why you'd ask me. I'm not entirely sure. This gentleman was clearly imprisoned. He appears twisted by magic of some sorts, perhaps invaded by a demon or another worldly creature. The binding circles are open. Just going by basic logic, I would imagine that were two creatures bound within them, the creature would be set free. But, of course, I have no real evidence to back this up on, just a hunch.
Maybe he constructed the greatest fort ever to keep himself safe.
It doesn't look like he was kept particularly safe.
Oh, well, of course, when you're locked in a tiny room no sound, you go a little crazy.
You would know?
Oh, I've seen it happen.
Alright. Well,
I never had to go in the punishment hole. So that's why I'm here today.
I kind of clear my throat. Well, great. I turn to Kier and Marcus.
Pat Ash on the
I
shoulder.
step away from Gregor.
Kira's chatting pleasantly with Marcus. He turns around to Ash. See, this is why you let people finish when they're going off on a tangent like this. Marcus completely intuitively grasps the situation. Kira's motioning directly at Marcus, kind of touching him partially. When you go off on a spree of deduction like that, the most important thing is to carry it to its end. Marcus is absolutely, completely correct. A+, Marcus. Seriously.
Thank you, Kier.
Can't help but feel like you're mocking him.
Maybe a little. Okay, so, these, Marcus is correct about 90% of it. These circles are actually, repurposed.
Just, Kier, just less yelling. Less yelling. You can talk, but just less yelling.
These circles are repurposed binding circles.
Kier.
As Marcus said, however, they won't bind anyone here. You take a seat in them, and it will pop open, that circle of light over there.
It's really more of a square.
It's quiet and slow enough for you.
Oh, I don't know. I think we could go a bit quieter and even slower.
Marcus, it's not that complicated.
I didn't ask for slow.
Sometimes I have issues, Gregor, with my brain.
If you sit, circle.
Okay, Kier, that's enough. Yes. I sit in this circle.
Okay. Why are we doing this?
Discovery!
Good question, Gregor.
Are we gonna take a sport for ourselves?
The creature slams into the sides of the cage. Its voice suddenly heard. It yells incomprehensibly.
A look of terror spreads across my face that quickly turns into anger.
It's in a cage.
I leap at the creature,
Man.
attempting to plunge my blade straight through its throat.
Okay, you plunge your blade deep into the creature. Blood pours from its throat. It slumps to its knees and rolls over.
Wait, did you kill it?
Yes?
Why?
It was going to keep shouting and attract the monster to where we were.
I could have silenced it with a snap of my fingers, Ash!
Also, it's a monster. I know it looks like a person, but it's not.
I'm going to
crazy.
attempt to detect if there's any sort of heartbeat or latent magical residue coming off of this creature's corpse.
Kier gently lifts the cage off of it, and, you get close enough to make your determination. There's a bizarre sort of corruption about the creature. The same thing you sensed when you melded minds with the Wolverine man. There is no heartbeat. You can clearly tell that this creature is inhuman. It's a corrupted spirit folk.
It appears to be the same sort of corruption that was afflicting those Wolverine men we had to take care of earlier.
I gathered.
You killed them just fine.
We didn't kill them.
We did. I look at Ash. We killed this one just fine, too.
We didn't kill the ones that you nearly set upon us.
No, we just trapped those in a room for later investigation. Maybe it would have been better if we had just gone in and stabbed them all before they could have done anything.
Yeah, maybe it would have been better if you hadn't even opened the door in the first place.
That's what I'm saying. We should stay in one room.
Not sure if we're all on the same page here. No, I'm going to take some samples from this creature.
Which samples do you want? The squishy bits or the hard bits? Kier holds up his hands, which are already full of viscera.
Let's split them 50-50 here.
Sounds good.
Sometimes I wonder who the real monsters are. Right, Ash?
I also want this hair and some of the goopy bits from the eye.
Oh, that is completely not fair. I thought we agreed to a 50-50 ratio. I get half the goop, you get half the goop.
Oh, I wasn't taking all of the goop.
Oh, okay.
I was merely harvesting the goop here, and there's your dollop of the goop. Right
Thank you.
Do you get it, Ash? I elbow her. It's philosophy.
Yes, Gregor, I get it. You, as always, you slay me. Your sense of humor is truly something to be, reckoned with.
Thank you.
I pat him on the shoulder.
I'll teach you sometime.
I would appreciate it.
Okay.
Very much.
Now, Kier, as men of science, it's up to us to take these samples and get something useful out of this whole stabbing incident. If you can learn anything of importance, please let me know. We'll compare notes and the like.
Yes,
see if we can find out anything more about this corruption situation.
A research partnership. Sounds fantastic. I've never actually engaged in one before.
I can't say that I have either. I have, of course, been a member of a fair number of think tanks and brain trusts.
You guys can be our assistants if you want.
No.
We do need assistance.
I'll pass, thank you.
Pretty good at being an assistant.
I'll say. In fact, Gregor, I'm willing to write you a letter of recommendation.
Oh boy.
Why not? I take out a sheet of paper. Gregor Hartway, excellent at assistance. I hand it to Kier.
Looks okay. I'll add my signature. Okay, Gregor, here you go.
Take the paper and examine it. Your signature is a picture of him giving a thumbs up.
He gives you a thumbs up.
Everything looks in order. I compare the two.
I give Gregor a thumbs up as well. The creature had no, items on its body or anything, did it?
Indeed, it did not.
Okay. What about inside its stomach? I take out a knife and do some searching. Be right back, everyone. Investigation underway.
Do you need assistance, Ash?
Yes. I need a lot of assistance in dealing with this. I motion over to Marcus, and then over to Kier.
I form a human wall between you and them.
You don't see the shower of blood and gore coming over from Marcus's corner.
Ah, it's pressurized. Why?
Through the door, you can clearly smell the scent of ash, burnt things.
Are there any openings on the door?
No.
Splinters everywhere.
I attempt to turn the handle just slightly and crack it open.
You crack the door open. Light floods into the room thanks to Gregor's lantern.
What do you see?
You see what appears to be a furnace.
I think a furnace or something. I'm not really sure. I slowly open the door the rest of the way and step in.
A large gray furnace sits sits to your right.
I
Oh,
carefully open one of the doors.
A single coal sits in the back.
Is it, just for clarification purposes, these are not separate doors leading to separate chambers, but rather multiple doors leading to the same chamber?
Separate doors leading to the same chamber. A lone coal sits in the back, glowing slightly.
Well, I've never been able to turn down a lump of coal.
Marcus, please.
Marcus, stop crawling into furnaces and fireplaces.
Gregor, someday, when you're older, you'll understand.
I could understand now if you just explain why you're doing this.
I take my hand off of Gregor's shoulder and enter the furnace.
He's in there already.
This thing, it's filthy in here.
I would be a little more worried if he didn't take every opportunity to show off the fact that he was fire resistant.
And acid resistant. I grab the coal. Wait, but not before checking the ridiculous little Indiana Jones pedestal.
And why would we do that, Kier?
Please stop yelling.
No, I take out a bag of sand first. Maybe not. I grab the coal and exit the furnace.
Okay, this might sound a little ridiculous, but if we all jumped in, we could all probably fit inside that furnace pretty easily.
You're right.
Here.
That does sound ridiculous.
All I'm saying is, this is like a pre-constructed fort.
That's a good point. I hadn't thought of that.
We can get back to that. I look at the coal that Marcus has.
Yeah, I bring it over so that everyone can examine it.
A whisper runs through the room.
I listen.
You're back! Finally! The Master has returned! A presence I haven't felt in years.
Marcus, don't put it back.